Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of The Imperfect Entrepreneur. And every business is only as strong as the weakest link. And the only way you can figure out who the weakest link is for the business owner to get tested, for the business team members to get tested. And if they can pass the test, you know you got a strong link. But if we got weak links everywhere, it's no good. So this past weekend was pretty cool because my daughter did her first sleepaway from the house with her nieces and with my nieces and nephews. These are her cousins. And it was awesome because she went there and she was there for the whole night and the whole next day. And the house was eerily quiet. We missed her a lot, but was really glad to see the courage that she has to not always be with mommy and daddy, and was able to have a great time with her cousins. So getting tested, it's something that is painful. It's something that takes a lot out of you. It's something that requires a lot of energy, effort, grit, drive, determination, a resilient mindset, all of those things. And it's something that if you can withstand it, if you can get through it, it can help you get to the next level, right? But it's also something that if you can't get through it, if you succumb to it, if you let it take advantage of you, if you let it eat you up inside, it'll kill you. It'll blow you up. It is the end of your business. And for every business owner, we all need to know who we're dealing with, who's on the team, who's not on the team, who's willing to do what it takes and who's not willing to do what it takes. And the faster we can figure that out, the faster we can get going. And I've been bringing this up because over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, it's just like, whoa, thing after thing after thing after thing. We got a team member that is literally saying that they're the best of the best. Okay. You have been a loyal soldier, right? You have been a loyal soldier. You've done everything we've asked you to do. There's still more things that we need you to do to become as good as you think you're good, as good as you think you are. At the same time, you have passed some of the tests. And some of that test was going on the road and being away from the family and being able to execute on a project and keeping your head straight, even though, things at home weren't going as planned. And that person passed the test. And when you pass the test, you get the results of passing the test, right? And that person was able to elevate in the organization and go from being a carpenter to a superintendent. And that's awesome. And I'm excited for that person because they've shown that they're willing to put the energy and effort into it. They're shown that they want to do the trainings. They want to learn. They want to grow. And then that's what McKinsey and any organization needs to go to the next level. It's the reason why we're at the level we're at right now, because we've had people in the organization that were willing to learn and grow and get better and figure things out and learn and grow and get better and figure things out. And the faster we can all do that together, the faster we can get to where we really want to go together. The test, another example of the test. We had and I talked about this in the previous podcast, but we had a project that was going on 3 years in design. We were struggling, things were not good. We had a design team that was, not doing what they said they were going to do, but it doesn't matter that they're not doing what they said they were going to do. We own that. We own everything. We all get painted with the same brush. So even though they weren't doing what they said they were going to do, McKinsey and I and my team had to stand behind everything that we said we were going to do. And we had to get it corrected, and we did get it corrected, and it took 3 years to get it corrected, but we fought it out, we gritted it out, and we made it happen. We passed the test. Now it's time to go out in the field and execute on this project. Test. Can you pass the test? We had other team members on the team that want big promotions. They want the organization to value them the way they've value themselves. And that's great. And I love that. Because I know that mentality is the exact mentality that we need, right? Because if I have a bunch of high-level team members and high-level thinking team members and people that know what they can create in life and actually go out there and create it, I know the value that will bring to the organization. And the organization is excited to compensate its team members for that. At the same time, when those team members don't execute at the high level and they abandon ship, they did not pass the test. And I'd rather know that I had a team member that is not going to pass the test now than later. Why? Because the faster we can get the people that are not on the boat off the boat, and the faster we can get new people on the boat that will want to be on the boat, the better off we all are going to be. The faster we're all going to grow. The better we're all going to get at doing what we're doing and working together and being cohesive. Because, okay, we're going to do $20 million at McKinsey, to do $20 million at PQF. We'll be $40 million by the end of this year. I'd rather know now that we don't have team members that are all in than be $100 million. This person has way more responsibility, has way more people reporting to them, and they blow out then. Because they really weren't sold. They really weren't committed to the goal. They didn't really want it as bad as they said they wanted it. And the faster we can get an understanding of what, and honestly, there's no hard feelings on my end. I say, hey, we're still friends, man. We're still friends. But I can't succumb the business to one person when I'm looking out for 75 people. Average family size is 3 people. 75 times 3 is 150, 225 people. I have to look out for the 225 people over the one person. 225 people are looking to me to make good decisions, looking to me to bring good team members into the organization, looking to me to execute properly. And for that execution to happen properly, we all need good team members. And I'd rather know now that a team member is not going to be all in than figure that out later. Figure that out after the fact. Figure that out when we got jobs that need to get completed. We're coming down to the final stretch and you're not in. I'd rather know now. Because we're going to get it done. We're still going to, other team members are going to step up. And that's what I love about this opportunity, is because it gives other team members the ability to step up. Gives other team members the ability to lean into the test, because now we all got a new test. And that's been a huge learning, right? Is that every time the company has leaned into expediting the test, it's always blown up in our face. Because the test can't be expedited. The test takes time. The test takes pressure. And pressure over time really lets you know what you're really dealing with. It gives you a true understanding about what you're really dealing with. Because people can be great over one day. People can be great over 1 week. People can be great over 1 month. People can be great over 1 year. But can you withhold the test 1 year, 10 years, 20 years? Can you withhold the test? Are you rock solid? Because that's what we need to, and that's what it's going to require to build this, to build what we want to build, right? We're going after 100 million. We're going after 100 million, and we can't have any half-ins, half-outs. We have to be all in or just be all out. And there's no hard feelings. I get it. Like, this isn't for everybody. And it's taken a long time for me to get to that point. I remember talking with family members, trying to sell them, hey, I want you to do this and do that. But that's what I want. That's not what they want. And I'm good with that. I'm good with that now. I'm all done convincing people to be great. I know what we're going to create. I know it's going to be great. And I'm all done convincing people to join my boat, to join where we're going. If you want to join, I'll let you on. But But I'm all done convincing people. And where we are going is going to require a lot of energy, time, and effort. It's going to require commitment. It's going to require a lot of testing. It's not going to be just given easily to anybody. Why? Because it hasn't been given easily to me. I've had to put the time in. I've had to put the work in. I've had to put the energy in. I've had to deal with the phone calls and the stress and the expectations, the high expectations that I've set on myself, but also that our customers and clients and our team members have required of us. But I love that expectation. And the reason why I love that expectation is not because of the results that the physical results you get, but also the internal results you get. Like knowing you're that person that, anything that comes across my plate, I'm going to take care of. Anything that comes across my desk, we're going to handle. And knowing that you got a team to do it, right? It's one thing, it's like, hey, I got this, right? But then it's like, it's awesome. It's like this amazing feeling when you got a squad behind you that's like, yeah, I'm all in, whatever it takes. Like I'll hop on a flight in an hour and be there. I'll do whatever it takes. Because that's what's required in business. And like now all of a sudden we got multiple people that are willing to do that. Watch what we create. And it creates even more confidence in me. Like, hey, we gotta push and we gotta go after it. It takes this and it brings me to a place of whatever it takes mentality, like save no chips, like don't hedge. You know what I mean? Don't like save something because and what I mean by save something is like save energy because I don't think we're really gonna make it. No, I know we're gonna make it because I know the people that we're attracting to this organization. I know that the energy and effort that these people are putting into the organization. I know what the opportunity is. I see it in front of me. Some people can just see with their eyes, but some people can see what the opportunity is. And I can see it in front of me. So why wouldn't I be all in? I'd be a fool not to be all in. I'm not sold in reverse. I'm not sold that it's not gonna work. I'm sold that it is gonna work. That it has worked. And now it's gonna work even better because we got more people doing it. I know it's worked for like one or two people, in the office doing it. Now we got a team and a squad of good quality team members that can execute and get things done. Now it's really gonna work, right? That's what I'm most excited about. But we all gotta go live through the test. And are you ready to live through the test? Are you ready to live through the test is the real question we need to be asking ourselves. Because it's gonna come. It's gonna come. And yeah, it might be disappointing when it does come. It might be frustrating. It might be, cause a couple headaches. But it'll all be worth it in the end. Hitting the targets that we set, both for the internal feeling that we get, but also the external results that we'll get in life. The monetary results, the resources that we get. It'll all be worth it. And with that, don't run away from the test. Let's go towards the test if you're really all in. Let's roll. If you got value from any of the things you heard today, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and drop me a comment below. If you have any questions about anything you heard, I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and leave that question below. I'd also like for you to go ahead and smash that like button. Let's roll.